Also, that is otters. I'm gonna hear a million comments about that, but otters are the best animals in the world.
Are the best ever here. We're here at VIP Wrestling, and you, yes you're watching BCN Rollins.
Welcome back to the most inconsistent YouTube channel in wrestling history. My name is Connor. You already know that though. So, what is up guys? BCN Rollins back here with another video, and I haven't said that in like 14 years.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing the top 5 nicest wrestlers I've met. I've met over like 30, 40 wrestlers, and it's been a lot. I've met a lot of wrestlers. Some of them were not the nicest people in the world. Some of them were actually amazing, and some were just eh. This will be the video of the nicest wrestlers I've met. So let's get down to business. Honorable mentions, because I feel like I should do honorable mentions, is Sasha Banks, Dirty Andy Dalton, Extra Talented, Tessa Blanchard, Marty Scurll, and Loki. All y'all are amazing, but it's just hard to pick 5. And I feel like all of you I've met are nice, but I had to pick 5. So I'm going to just do some as honorable mentions because I just feel like it. And now, let's get right onto the list. 5. Keith Lee, the man of the hour. So I met Keith Lee a total of 3 times. The first time was really awkward, and that was not because of Keith Lee. That was all me. I was so nervous to meet Keith, and it was not even his fault. It was just that I was antisocial, and I was just like, oh my god, that is Keith Lee. So that's why it was really awkward. So basically, I just went up to him, asked for a picture. He's like, of course. And then we got the picture, stared at each other for like 3 seconds. Gave each other an awkward handshake. He said, thanks for coming to the show, and I said, thank you. Then I went on with my business, and I felt really awkward. But the second time I met him was after his match with ACH. It was at VIP Wrestling, and he was really cool. It was like a 30-minute match with him, and it was just great. And I was like, hey, bro, can I get a picture? And also a really great match tonight. And he said, of course, if you don't mind holding a sweaty Keith Lee, which that was a pause-worthy moment, but I'm going to let that slide. And then I said, I don't mind, and we got a picture. It was really cool. He said, thanks for coming to the show, and I said I was a big fan and all that, blah, blah, blah. Third time I met him, he was holding the VIP Championship. I will put the picture right up here. And, yeah, he was really cool. I asked for merch and stuff. Sadly, he didn't have any, and I probably cried myself to sleep, but yeah. And then what the cool thing is now, Keith Lee is now doing his final PWG show, so that means he will be showing up NXT. The Limitless one is going to be at NXT soon, and it's going to be great, and I can't wait. Number 4, Cody. I can't say Rhodes. I mean Cody. But also Team Kenny. Hi, Cody. But for Cody Rhodes was one of the coolest wrestlers I ever met because I met the man for free. I'm not going to say how. I'm not going to say why. I just met him for free at Ring of Honor when it cost like $20 to meet him. And he was one of the coolest dudes. He let me hold the Ring of Honor title, which I'll also pull the picture right up here. I held the Ring of Honor title, which, the old one by the way, and which was super heavy. You would think that title would not be as heavy as it is. But trust me, that thing is heavy. And he said, he was like, I was like, whoa, when I held it, and he's like, oh, a lot of people think I'm being sarcastic when I say it's heavy, and I started laughing. And he was a really cool dude. I would meet him again. Actually, I will be meeting him again if he does a meet and greet in Ring of Honor, because that dude just deserves all my money, because I love Cody Rhodes. I love him in WWE. I love him in Ring of Honor. I love him in the Indies and all that, so I really love Cody Rhodes, and he was one of the coolest wrestlers I definitely ever met. Number 3, Daniel Bryan. Now, I met Daniel Bryan, like, I think it was a month after that man retired, and which was still the most depressing day of my life. Thankfully, he's back, but I think it was like the month after he retired or something like that, which was also very sad because I think he was wearing the same shirt, or like one of the same shirts he had that he retired. One of the same shirt, that didn't make sense, but you get the whatever. But it was like a month after he retired, and I would look super awkward. I do not want to. Actually, I'll just post a pic. It was right here if I can find it. No. I looked really weird in it, so that's why I don't like that photo. But Daniel was one of the coolest guys I ever met. He was like so talkative, and I was so awkward, but he was so talkative, and he made me really feel comfortable because I was really nervous when I met him. But thankfully, he did not be awkward with me because I was an awkward kid, but then again, it's Daniel Bryan, so of course he's gonna be talking to me. I said I was a big fan, and I loved him always, and he was one of my inspirations and all that. And he said thank you and all that. He said thanks for coming. It was nice meeting you and all that. And Daniel was one of the coolest wrestlers I ever met because I always cheered that dude forever. And during the Randy Orton feud, and I always was mad that Randy was winning at the time. And then Daniel finally did at WrestleMania, and that always meant a lot to me. That match did mean a lot to me. So I really loved meeting Daniel, and I will definitely, and if I ever have the opportunity again, I will definitely meet Daniel Bryan. Number 2, the Young Bucks. Who else? The Young Bucks. Come on, it's the Young Bucks. And I know a lot of people do not like the Young Bucks, and a lot of people don't even like Cody. I love Cody. I love the Young Bucks. I love Bullet Club all together. So meeting them was definitely one of the coolest moments of my life, and I will never forget it. And I would just think, like, it was so cool too because they were not even supposed to do a meet and greet. They weren't even supposed to do it. It was supposed to be Cody Rhodes and Motor City Machine Guns, and everybody on Twitter when I went to that Ring of Honor show was complaining. Everybody was complaining. The Young Bucks were complaining too, I think. They tweeted saying, like, complain so we can do a meet and greet. And we all did, and it worked in the end. It was like 30 minutes before the doors even opened. I think it was Matt Jackson tweeted that we will be doing a meet and greet at Ring of Honor Dallas, and I was having a heart attack because I wasn't prepared to meet the Young Bucks. I was prepared to meet Cody. I was prepared to meet all of them, but I was not prepared to meet the Young Bucks. And when I was next in line, I hesitated 3 seconds, and I finally went in, and it was the scariest moment of my life. And Nick and Matt were both really cool. And yeah, but it was so scary. Matt calmed me down a little bit. Matt kept talking to me and all that. They know me from Twitter, which I nearly had a heart attack because I didn't think they would know me from Twitter, but they did. And it was a really cool moment. I took a picture with them. The picture's right here. And it was just a really cool moment. And I thank Matt and Nick for all that. And I'm going to be meeting them hopefully very soon at Ring of Honor. If they're doing a meet and greet, I will definitely meet them again because they're very, very cool guys. And number 1, nicest wrestler I've ever met is Sammy Guevara. Of course, who else is going to be? Sammy Guevara. I've always talked about him on this channel. He's my intro, for Christ's sake. And he's the coolest dude in the world. I talk to him a lot, or not a lot, but I talk to him, and he's one of the nicest wrestlers I've ever met. First time I met him, I was nearly having a heart attack because I just loved the dude. I loved his vlogs, loved his videos, I loved his matches, I loved everything about Sammy. And then when I finally met him, I was super nervous, super awkward, of course, because now I'm more comfortable meeting wrestlers, but when I first started going to indie shows and all that, I was so awkward, it was ridiculous. But I met Sammy. He was really cool. Told him I was a big fan and all that. And I told him he followed me on Twitter a couple hours before the show. It also was really cool. And I told him that. And he's like, "Oh, you're the dude that I followed." Blah blah blah. And I was like, "Oh my God, he knew me. He knew me for Twitter." But Sammy was awesome, and I really love Sammy. I met him again another time. Yeah, I'm gonna post a picture up here of me meeting Sammy. It's one of the most iconic pictures you've probably seen of me. So I really love Sammy. So thank you, Sammy, for always being a huge inspiration to me and a lot of other people. He's a really cool guy. And of course, if you haven't checked him out, I always say this, but go check out Sammy Guevara's YouTube channel. Go check out his matches and all that. And yeah, just thanks, Sammy. Well, that was the end of this video. Welcome to the most English is hard. Most inconsistent YouTuber, wrestling YouTuber, BC and Rollins. I'll try to make more videos, but I always say that, and I never do. So don't quote me on that. So, but if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, comment if you're new. And yeah, peace out.